Welcome to our channel. Michael had always loved soccer. Ever since he was a little boy, he dreamed of playing for his favorite team and scoring goals in front of cheering crowds. He practiced every day, honing his skills and passion for the game. But one day, everything changed. He was on his way to a soccer match with his friends when a drunk driver ran a red light and crashed into their car. Michael was thrown out of the window and landed on the pavement, breaking his spine. He was rushed to the hospital, where he learned the devastating news: he was paralyzed from the waist down and would never walk again, let alone play soccer. He felt like his life was over. He sank into depression, isolating himself from his friends and family. He refused to go to school, to therapy, or to any social events. He spent his days in his room, staring at the trophies and posters that reminded him of what he had lost. But deep inside, a spark of hope still flickered. He remembered the stories he had read about people who overcame incredible odds and achieved amazing things. He wondered if he could be one of them. He decided to give himself a chance. He started to read more books, watch more videos, and listen to more podcasts about adaptive sports and inspirational athletes. He learned that there were many ways to play soccer with a wheelchair and that there were teams and leagues for people like him. He contacted a local wheelchair soccer club, the Willowbrook Rollers, and asked if he could join them. They welcomed him with open arms and invited him to their next practice session. He was nervous at first, but soon he felt the thrill of the game again. He realized that he still had the skills, the passion, and the spirit of a soccer player. He just needed a different way to express them. He made new friends who supported him and challenged him. He trained hard, improving his strength, agility, and strategy. He felt alive again. He also resumed his studies, his therapy, and his social life. He reconnected with his old friends, who cheered him on and joined him for some games. He became more confident, optimistic, and happy. He was ready for his first tournament. It was a regional championship that would qualify the winners for the national finals. He knew it would be tough, but he also knew he had what it took to win. He had a team behind him, a goal in front of him, and a fire in his heart. He played like never before, scoring goals, making passes, and blocking shots. He amazed everyone with his skill and determination. He led his team to victory after victory. He reached the final match, facing the strongest opponent in the region, the Red Devils. They were known for their aggressive tactics and ruthless players. They had injured several of Michael's teammates in previous games, and they had vowed to do the same to him. It was a close game, with both teams fighting hard for every point. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, cheering and gasping at every move. The Red Devils targeted Michael from the start, trying to intimidate him and knock him off his wheelchair. They fouled him repeatedly, hoping to break his spirit. But Michael did not give up. He fought back with courage and skill. He dodged their attacks, outsmarted their defense, and scored 2 goals in the first half. The second half was even more intense. The Red Devils increased their pressure on Michael, hoping to tire him out or injure him. They managed to score 1 goal against him, narrowing the gap. Michael felt his energy draining as the game went on. His arms were sore from pushing his wheelchair so hard. His chest was tight from breathing so fast. His head was spinning from the noise and tension. But he did not stop. He kept going with all his might. He knew this was his chance to prove himself and inspire others. The score was tied in the last minute of the game. Michael saw an opening and took his chance. He dribbled past 2 defenders and shot the ball towards the goal. But before it reached the net, a Red Devil player rammed into Michael's wheelchair with full force, sending him flying off the ground. Michael felt a sharp pain in his ribs as he hit the floor. He saw stars in his eyes as he lost consciousness. He did not hear the referee's whistle or see the red card. He did not hear his teammates' shouts or see their concern. He did not hear the crowd's silence or see their shock. He did not hear or see anything. Except for one thing. The ball. It flew past the goalkeeper's reach and hit the back of the net. Goal! The whistle blew again. The game was over. Michael had scored the winning goal. He had done it. But he did not know it yet. He woke up in the hospital, surrounded by his parents, his friends, and his teammates. They all smiled and hugged him, telling him how proud they were of him. They told him he had won the game and qualified for the Nationals. They showed him the trophy and the medal he had earned. He couldn't believe it. He had done it. He felt a surge of emotion. He had done it. He had overcome his biggest challenge. He had fulfilled his dream. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to our channel and turning on notifications to stay up to date on our latest content.